What's popping off, Rod? Give me come at y'all really, really quick because the weather is not doing good outside. It don't look too bad, but then I can probably handle. I hope it's gonna drive safely and carefully. Turn that down right there. So I just want to holler at y'all real quick about slow explosions. But before I do that, I'd like to thank the Heavenly Father, Son, and the Spirit for the opportunity to be able to see you guys. Just trying to make transitions and doing things and trying to do the right thing and everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like bada bing, bada boom. Trying to do the right thing, and that's the main thing. So with that being said, I want to talk about fragrances now. Yesterday, everybody, some people was tripping because I went into I went into where I go. I went to Ross to get me a pot, boil my water for my oatmeal and stuff, and I went over there and started messing with the garbage, and I was messing around with FJ a little bit. I was messing around with everybody. FJ wasn't the only one. I was messing around with everybody. I was just having fun. Really just understanding the state of fragrance nowadays. But this has been going on long before I came along. So, I'm talking about anything this new. I'm just the only one that kind of acknowledge it because I'm not here for the subs. I'm not here to get people to waste money on stuff just to have stuff. I refuse to do it. I mean, there's legitimate stuff that you can buy. You can say, all right, cool. If you saw something sitting in TJ Maxx, all right, I grabbed that. But the reality of it is, now I don't know why people don't understand this. If something's in TJ Maxx, that means it's old. It's old, but down to the point that whoever had it before they sent it to TJ Maxx will not sell it. The same thing you might buy off eBay, the same thing you might buy from discount houses. You can't buy something from a discount house because I'm sure that Killian or anybody else that you're going to buy something from a discount house that's not a sponsored discount house, everything's good, bro. Hang in there, G-Ho. But if you buy something from a discount house, you can't tell me. I know Clutch. You can't tell me that. I just say Tom Ford just to be saying Tom Ford. You find Tom Ford. Now I found Tom Ford in Estee Lauder. Estee Lauder owns Tom Ford, so hey, you can find Tom Ford in Estee Lauder at a discount. That's understandable. But if you found Tom Ford in any other place other than a place that really retails Tom Ford, more like the juice is old. Now, if you want to walk around with old juice in your skin, when people say, well, yo man, tobacco vanilla is a bomb, you smell it, it does this, it does that. And you're like, well, mine don't smell like that. Mine smells a little bit different. You might have bought a discounted juice. You might have bought an old juice. Now, with that being said, you can't say that. I remember you wore that one before, man. You got to change up, cuz. Oh, because you threw the bespoke one. I'm about to say. I remember the 100-year Hindu oil. Okay, and you put that bespoke on that joint. That what's called made just for you. And that must be nice. Because bespoke means somebody made something just for you or for certain people. I'm not sure. I know my amperage is going acting funny again on my power supply. I don't like the way it's looking. Anyway, but that doesn't mean that that must be nice to have a connection with Roger Dub, bro. But you the man, though. You the GOAT. I'm not the GOAT. You the GOAT. I can't get Roger Dub to make me a fragrance. Why ain't I got a loot? I can't even buy Roger Dub. I can't buy regular Roger Dub. But it's hot, bro. Maybe I get to smell that one day. So that's not to say if you had a fragrance for 2-3 years, because they're not going to keep anything for 2-3 years. You best believe that. It's going to go to a discounted place. But if you can say, well, Raj, I'm sure you say you have flavors. You have fragrances for 3, 4, 5 years. I know that. Collectors do. After a while, I get rid of them. But the thing about it is, it's like, I try to keep them in a safe place. I keep them covered. I got a sheet. Y'all haven't seen. Well, y'all have seen my cover around my cage. So when I'm not really interested in cage no more, I have to put the cover on like it is now, only because I'm doing Imaginary Art this week. It's the only reason it's open. I can see everything. But usually I got a cover that covers all the way around my cage and the back. I don't have a cabinet. I want a cabinet. I want to be able to see my juice anytime I want without opening the cabinet. Go back to the point. Well, you've had stuff for 5 years, 3, 4, 5 years. I know many people have. That's different. Because I bought it when it was fresh. Okay? Not talking about what I've had in my collection for 3, 4, 5 years. I'm talking about what's been in a store for 2, 3, 5 years and it end up in another store and they end up here and they end up on eBay and then you buying juice that don't even have the top note. Oh, I don't smell any rolls in this. You said there was rolls in this. Yeah, because the top note is the first note to go. It's got to go. First top note's got to go. You got a top, mid, and bottom note. Now, if you got a fragrance that's linear and it just has 4 or 5 notes and it says all across the board, that's different. But there's a top note, there's a middle note, and there's a base note. You might be missing the top note. You never know. So anyway, let's go with this. Saffron, Rose Absolute, Leather, Apple. We got some benzoin, some caramel, cashmerian, and Aurora Night Market, because that's what it smells like. So let's go ahead on. Now, Slow Explosion I think was one of the last ones that I purchased because I really wasn't sure about it. It smelled smoky to me, and that's why I liked it. I'm not sure that's why they call it Slow Explosions, because explosions, smoke, volcano, I don't know. But it gives me that vibe. Getting that vibe, like if I walk outside, man, I'm smelling a freaking volcano. But a nice volcano. A nice smoky fire that's coming from somewhere. It's smoky to me. It's smoky. That's why I bought it. I like smoky. Oh yeah, this bundle spray. Actually, I sprayed like 10 times or 11 times before I even sat down, you know what I mean? So I just added. Yeah, it's about 22 piece today. 22 piece Slow Explosion. Because I won't wear it again for probably another year. Which at that point, I might as well take it to TJ Maxx or Marshall's or Burlington Coat Factory or one of them other places because maybe the top note will be gone by then. Or maybe not. But let's make my point. My man was like, one of the other young men who commented said, well, not everybody got $500 to buy juice. You're absolutely right. I don't either. So, I'm not buying juice over $200 unless it's classic. It gotta be something that's gonna be classic. Meaning, I don't want to see it on eBay for $15 after 2 years. I don't want to see that. And some juice is gonna hold their value, just like a car. And there's some juice that's not gonna hold their value. Go to TJ Maxx somewhere. And unfortunately, a lot of Bond New York has ended up in TJ Maxx and other places. And you might get lucky and you might find a time for it. You never know. Because quality control, no man, you call me the GOAT, man. I not me. I just do the yeah I mean. Anyway, yeah, so the quality of juice has been like, all over the place. But my man was like, well, everybody don't have $500. I said, I don't either. But you don't have to spend $500 for quality juice. Again, you want to buy something that's different. If I had to spend $60, $70 on a juice, I'm looking around. I'm not picking up the first thing I can see for $70 and saying, let me grab this and have it in my collection. I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to look for all the $70 juices. And there are some $70 juices out there in the mainstream that are not copycat juices. You might be able to get a deal on. You guys on Facebook, I don't do Facebook anymore. I'm not on Instagram. I'm not on Snapchat. I'm not on Rippity Rap. I'm not on that. But I'm sure they've been selling bottles of Montal before I left, man. I got Montal for around $80, $75. I got Honey Ooh for $80. You know what I mean? I picked up a couple pieces from, my man in what's called, man. I haven't seen him in a while. Keep forgetting his name because it's been a while since I've been on Facebook. But my man in Las Vegas was selling hot juice real cheap. Mr. Eyes sometimes sells hot juice for real cheap. He get it. He do what he got to do with it. He probably got a nice deal on it because, he got subscribers. So he probably got some deals from people who send him juice. You know what I mean? And bam, he get tired of it, he send it out. So I'm gonna look for those juices. I'm not gonna go in freaking TJ Maxx or some other place and just because it's cheap, I'm gonna buy it just to stock up my collection. That don't make no sense, man. That's wasting money. So my man who said, yo, everybody don't have $500. I don't either. I'm very intelligent about what I buy. And I don't overspend just to say I have something that makes no sense. What's gonna happen is eventually you're gonna end up broke, you're gonna have no money, and then you're gonna have to sell that bottle. Because the reality of it is in this game, if you want to play the big boy, put on the big boy draws, you better be ready to spend some money. But you're gonna spend your money carefully. Carefully. Don't go out buying stuff. You got a couple of dollars, you can take your whole check and go buy the freaking juice. That juice don't mean nothing at the end of the day. And I don't say at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, it don't mean crap. Because once you start wearing it, it's gone. Now you're going to wear it every day and it's going to be your signature scent. Other than that joint is back in the cage now, sitting back in the back. You don't pay $200-$300 for a juice that's sitting back in the back. Which is cool if that's what you want. But not to like have a whole bunch of stuff to have it and say, look, I got this juice, it's high-end juice. Because I did that. And I learned from my lesson. Because if I knew what I known back then when I was spending $200 a bottle and $350 and all that stuff for bottles, if I didn't know what I known then, I would probably have some of those, but I wouldn't have as many as I have now. And again, some of those things I was only wearing for once a year. I haven't worn, I got a time for it. I don't think I wore one time. Vert de Bois. You know, it is what it is, man. Spend your money the way you want to spend it. If you want to spend $300-$400 on a bottle because you got it like that, go ahead. But don't be like some people I see spend $300-$400 talking about, yo, it's the greatest thing ever. And the next thing you know, you catch them selling it. And the next thing you know, you ask them like maybe 2 months later, yo, man, you still got that what you call, man? Because I'm thinking about getting it. Nah, man, I got rid of that. I sold that. Yeah, that's how the game goes when you acting like you got something, you got money, and you ain't really got money like that. Now, for me, I hustle for studio gear. Sometimes I hustle for fragrances. But y'all know, when I have a bottle sale, I'm not having a bottle sale to buy another bottle. I'm having a bottle sale to buy something back here that's tangible. I can make music, put it on the CD, sell it. That's what I do. What will you do when you need $50 and you don't spend too much money on juice and now you need $50? You gonna sell it? That's right. You are. You can't take that anywhere else. Not a lot of people gonna know what you got. Believe me, I know. I'm trying to teach you, trying to let you learn. You can be a big baller shot caller. We got the one-time big baller shot callers. They'll sell anything in the collection to buy a Rose of Dove. And then a month later, 2 months later, they don't have it. You know why? Because they ain't got no money. Now they broke. Wife mad, girlfriend mad. She want to go out. He ain't got no loot. She ain't got no loot. Got to dump the bottle. Now you done took a double loss. I try not to buy anything on a double loss. Even my studio equipment. I don't do that. And that's how you get to smell good. Wear nice clothing. Keep a nice place. Keep a nice car. That's how you do that. Heaven forbid you take care of yourself so you don't get sick. So you're not working. Because if you're not working, you can't buy no juice. And now you still got to sell the juice because now you're sick. Because you can't work if you're sick. If you run the ball, try to dunk and break a kneecap, you out of work. You might be able to cover a little bit, but you ain't gonna cover enough. You got to sell a bottle of that juice. Which one gonna get you the money to pay that bill? Believe me, I know. All right, I'm out. Talk to y'all later. Enjoy your juice, slow explosions, which means take it slow and just explode when it's time to explode. That's what we do. Thank Josh Myers, the mad synthesis, for making some really, really nice juices that don't cost $500. And if you stop buying $22 juices, $30 juices, $50 juices, save your money maybe 2 times, you can buy one of these for $100 and something and smell like nobody else but yourself. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Not smell like anybody else. Told you.